You know Rainbow Friends. Rainbow Friends is a fun horror game with an interesting storyline and addictive gameplay. This involves completing various quests, such as collecting objects scattered across the game map while avoiding monsters that chase the player. And one of the main monsters here is the Blue Man. There are also various traps on the map that can throw Roblox players out of the game at any time. When we first started Rainbow Friends, our perspective would tell us it was about a friendly Roblox game. But with each passing night, it would start to get scary. The game is designed for up to 15 players, so the one caught by the monster drops out of the game, and the rest continue playing. Roblox players are advised: hide in boxes to avoid monsters. The game offers various cosmetic skins for these boxes, which can be purchased with coins or gems. The only way to get gems in Rainbow Friends is to layer them with tracking money in the game store. The developers have not added any other methods of obtaining crystals at the moment. But to buy cosmetic items, players don't need to spend coins, because most of them are sold with coins that can be obtained for free. Players can find various ways to earn coins and spend them to buy cosmetic items. Players can earn coins for various in-game activities, such as completing missions and tasks and collecting various items on the map during the game. Just playing games, successfully completing a mission or task awards a certain amount of coins to the player. This activity can be time-consuming and requires a lot of effort, but is generally well worth the result. It all starts with some friend's trip to an amusement park, but a dark hand appears in the way of flipping the poster. This happens to confuse the driver, who ends up taking the wrong road and crashing. The group of friends arrived at a factory that seemed to be abandoned. This is where the fun started. When they arrive, a black silhouette appears, which will give them a hint that they must follow step by step, trying to collect some of the missing cubes. The odd fact is that the silhouette is that of Red, who is a character from the Rainbow Friends levels in the game. The first level consists of searching for the missing cubes, but try to be cunning, because you will meet Blue, which is a monster that will follow you wherever you are. So the only way to avoid it is to hide in boxes. On the second level, a new monster will appear by the name of Green. Can't see you, but can hear you. On the third level, Orange appears, who will have no problem killing you if you cross her path. And finally, you will have Purple, who is the king of the sewers. Be very careful not to run into him. These are the 4 monsters that will chase you in the game, all led by Red. These characters, and especially Blue, are some experiments gone wrong and kept in capsules. However, a disaster occurred that finally set them free. The factory's founder was Oswald Davis. In his time, it was a famous amusement park. However, Mr. Oswald was getting older and developing Alzheimer's, something for which there would be no cure. However, his friend Trenton has the incredible idea to experiment with him to try to save him from certain death. Things didn't work out, and in the process, he transferred his body to a Rainbow Friends named Blue. Blue is Oswald Davis, because when he changed, the disease didn't completely go away. So his friend Trenton sent him to the factory, while he continued to experiment on animals. A lizard turns it orange, a grasshopper turns it green, and a tadpole turns it purple, then experiments with turning it red. Now the game has a fairly large audience, and the developers understand this, so they are constantly updating, adding new missions, and keeping the game in balance, because gems not affect the gameplay. So those players who do not want to spend money on imitations can also enjoy this wonderful game. There are currently 2 ways to deflect gems in Rainbow Friends. When players die from a monster, they are forced to leave the game. But for a certain amount of gems, they can be revived and continue the game from the same place. The second way, of course, is to buy new cosmetic items. A player can spend gems to buy custom shaped or camouflage skins for their boxes.